Hi, darling. I have a channeled message from the Most High in regards to the concept of a divine test. Now, I'm hearing what Job went through in the Bible. That is not really a test, that is more so of an appeal to the ego of lower dimensional spirits. It's a story that doesn't really align with the Most High. I'm just going to say it. Okay? This Most High is not out here playing. It's not out here playing competitive sports with people's lives. Okay, but this is the definition I'm hearing in regards to a divine test, a divine lesson. Meaning, God will bring you situations to see, can you handle setting boundaries and speaking up for yourself when only your feelings are involved, only hurt feelings are on the table, or fear is on the table. So God is bringing you these experiences so that you can master, for example, setting boundaries and speaking up for yourself. And also maybe mastering the art of communication and realizing that sometimes you're not setting boundaries and you're just actually trying to impose your will onto others and getting mad when they don't compromise or when they don't agree with only your view of things. Anyway, the point is, these are all growing pains, growing lessons, right? So can you pass this test when only your feelings are involved? And then once you master that, I know that it's time to bless you, to set boundaries, to do work with others, to reach compromise when there's money involved, when there's blessings involved, when there's abundance involved. It's a test, it's a lesson. So right now, I encourage the viewer right now, and I pray and manifest it reaches the people that it needs to reach. Use the brain that God blessed you with, whether or not it's for you, okay? If it's not for you, I don't want to fucking hear it. But so right now, I want to encourage you, though, to think, what am I learning right now? What am I avoiding right now? What uncomfortable part of my life right now is actually setting me up for abundance? Am I willing to face it? How will I face it? If you face it and do the things your gut tells you to do, the blessings will flow. Rather than seeing these uncomfortable situations as a lesson or a test, we can start to divinely shift our understanding to see them as a practice round for greater opportunity, a practice round for expansion, a practice round for increase, a practice round for promise, a practice round for our inheritance. But it's about showing God that, we are ready, because God cares about their children, because I believe God is genderless. God cares about their children, right? They don't want to bring you $1 million if you're not going to be able to have the correct mindset, boundaries, direction to really properly use that $1 million. For me, I was a drug addict out on the street for years. And yes, I was a talented individual, but God wasn't able to bless me until I got my shit together. Until I looked in the mirror and I said, okay, just for today, I'm not going to smoke crack. Because if God had given me $1 million when I was out here on these streets doing shit like that, I could have spent all that money, killed myself, killed somebody else, done something very stupid. That doesn't mean that abundance isn't my promise. It just meant that I had some shit to learn before the gift was delivered. All the love.